Hey, it's Jay, and welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. Last time we went down into the depths for the first time ever, and actually this morning I had like a bit of a thought about the depths. I don't. Oh, that's kind of cool. They did that for the Sky World too. Maybe, but since this was like a linear story area, maybe they didn't bother because like they knew you had to drop off from there. That's kind of cool that they mark off where you left off in the cave, so you can go back and explore it more. That's neat. Um, but I had a bit of a thought this morning of okay, these depths. It looks like they're the same size as like the general Hyrule map, just by the looks of things, which means there'd be a lot of caves to explore. And so I am presuming maybe not, but I'm presuming there'd be different biomes in the caves, to add like extra variety as you're exploring and to help you navigate them by sight a little bit better. Um, and when that thought occurred to me, an additional thought kind of occurred to me of, I'm not sure if this is the case, but it would be kind of cool. What if the Moldugas, don't just fight on the surface? What if you could fight them below as well, and they could drop down on you from the ceiling? Um, I don't know how well of an idea that is because like most likely like these depths, they are pretty deep. Most likely when you hit that point, it's all sandstone, no sand, and so I don't really know where the Moldugas could drop down from, but that might be a cool thing to fight the tunneler worm in the tunnels. Um, the other thing is, I mentioned a few times, like later on in my Breath of the Wild playthrough, that I was curious about how like the shrines all jigsawed together, of like whether or not you could actually line them up side by side and they would all fit in the map, because there were some shrines that were like really fucking close to each other. Well, another thought to occur to me is like, wow, these depths are like really far down, like in the grand scheme of things. You have to fall for a long while before you actually like hit the ground in them. Um, I'm wondering. Ooh, I'm wondering if like that height level is also enough to fit all of the shrines in them. Is it just like the depths and then like entirely shrines and then the surface? You know, I imagine at some point. Well, actually, I don't know because like Nintendo source code is sometimes easy to crack, sometimes not. I know that there are modders for Breath of the Wild, but I don't know how well they've managed to dissect like its map and its like rendering and shit. I wonder if like it would ever be possible to take this sort of Tears of the Kingdom map and sort of mod back in all of the Sheikah shrines and Sheikah towers from the original. Possibly even some of like the Guardian spawns, just to make it like a combination of both worlds and like the most complete Hyrule possible. But I doubt it. So last time we hello. Can I? I can't. I can grab you though, which I think I might have to because I can't. I think I can climb this surface. Yeah, but I can't. Oh yeah, because there's not really a ledge. But I'm also not entirely sure how I would. Oh wait, no, I'm. Ooh, hold on. No, I think I know what to do. I think I know what to do. Okay, just flatten you out. This completely came out of nowhere. There's the stake. Oh, they're the stakies. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a lot easier than what I was thinking. I was thinking that these were like table legs, but no, like the stake guys. That makes sense. I am sure that there are that. Actually, that's probably too low, isn't it? I should probably like put it like on like the level of the chest, because I don't have to jump onto it. I can climb onto it. It's just I need a standing place. The stakey things are probably going to throw me quite a lot because I don't know what limitations there are on where you can't and can't sort of shove them into the walls. Because again, like in the original, you can't climb the walls of the shrines, and this game seems to also like do that. The shrines, you can't climb the walls, and so I don't know. Like, okay, if you can't climb a wall, are you not allowed to attach things to the wall? I don't know. It's a good question. Large zonite charge. A zonite charge with a massive amount of energy stored within. Applied to a zonite energy cell, it can temporarily prevent the cell from losing powers. Okay, so it's not a full charge, it's a bonus charge. Which, like, I bet if we ever had to, like, build a device, because we only have one energy cell right now. And so I bet if we ever had to, like, attach, like, 6 or so Zonai devices to the same thing. Hold on a second. I want to do that again. If we ever attached a bunch to the same thing, I'm sure that would come, like, really in handy. Oh, okay, it's the straps on the back. I heard, like, a flapping noise, and I saw, like, a little thing out of the corner of my eye as I landed. I was like, hey, wait a minute. That looks like wings. The paraglider doesn't have wings, does it? Hudson Construction Co.? Addison. Ack. Whoa, whoa, darn it all. Oh, he was talking about the sign. You have my support. President Hudson, are you okay? Oh, no, what have I done? All right, I'm sorry, President Hudson. I won't let you fall over again. That was unforgettable. It's all your fault, startling me like that. Yes, I know it's a sign, but I have great respect for President Hudson, so I pin the blame on you. Unforgivable. President Hudson? You haven't heard of Mr. Hudson? Oh, I can't. Oh, I can. You haven't heard of Mr. Hudson? He's the president of our construction company. He's the one appointed by the princess herself. She placed him in charge of putting the material caches all over Hyrule, and now he's shouldering the land's restoration. Of course, he's also the founder of Hudson Construction, and besides all that... Sorry, what's all this? Hey, I'm right in the middle of President Hudson's epic tale of heroism. Well, fine, what was I doing before? I don't want the others getting jealous, so I haven't spread this around. But President Hudson gave me an extra special mission. And that's to put up these signs all over the place and let everyone know that Hudson Construction is a big deal. These aren't your ordinary signs, as you can clearly see. They portray Mr. Hudson himself in detail. Noble, glorious detail. It's unforgivable for even one of these to fall over. And so, I pledge to support him. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson. I'm here for you. But I can't stand here forever, so I got so many other signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. Try letting go? What? Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let go. Oh, unforgivable. Okay. If I talk to him, it's probably going to be the same thing, I assume. I need to stay focused. He might topple over if I don't give him full support. Can you try not to bother me? Okay. I'll leave you to it. Don't worry, Mr. Hudson, I'm here for you. See, now, the thing is, my guy, like, okay, there's two solutions. One that's necessary, one is a little bit more optionary depending on how you do the first. Solution one, you got these two struts. Off the sides here, put 2 more struts off the front and back. Then it'll have like 4 like splayed legs to distribute the weight. Second issue is you're putting this up on a slope, and I get like, okay, you want the sign to hang out over the edge so it's more obvious for travelers. But like, you move it back to like here, you'd have a lot less problems. And if you really wanted to keep it like here on the slope, when you put the extra legs on, make the front leg longer than the other 2 so it can reach this divot that I'm standing in right now. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? It's not quite on. Might not be close enough. Are you going to support him? All right, I'll let it go. Unforgivable. Yeah, it's not quite high enough or close enough. I know that. Oh shit, where'd it go? Oh, it's over here. So the fact that they teleported this means that this is the intended solution. I know that it might have looked like a bit like funny of me just like running into it silently, but that whole spiel about the legs and using the stakes to try and prop it up was like in my head the entire time he was talking. He's standing. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. You. All right, let's get him secured while he's still standing. Just put this heat right here, get that fastened, and perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Spread blister tickles your heartstrings. Oh, so you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Oh, nice. Meaty rice balls. The sweet and spicy meat stuffed into these rice balls will keep you full for some time. Another thing just occurred to me. Hold on. I'm going to hold on to it. But I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. Puffshroom, a mushroom that spreads a cloud of fine spores when a stimulus is applied. The bitter powder makes them inedible. Oh, so combat-only food, not food. You know what I mean. Now I can and go to other places and put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. This dude's supposed to be the construction worker, and I had to do. Well, okay, I guess he did do the extra leg thing. Okay, he just needed an extra hand. Fine. All right, I'm being the asshole. I want to check. It does. Okay. I was curious if it would give you the recipe if it wasn't something that you yourself made. You know. Because again, I appreciate the recipe book actually like being in here like this time, but I could also totally understand if you had to cook it yourself in order to get the recipe. I always thought that the smart like middle ground would be to make it so that you could take pictures of the display signs and whatnot in like the stables that like taught you the recipes. I thought it would be cool if you could take pictures of them, and that those would provide you with the recipe like permanently. I thought that would have been a cool thing. I'm gonna have to remember to get like back into the swing of taking pictures for the compendium. Should have stayed on the hill. And of course, these guys got like the whole. Oh shit! I don't know if it saved me taking the pictures of them, but that's fine. We can get more later. Like we mentioned in the Blood Moon cutscene, they got the 2 horns now, which is interesting. That the bokoblins have more changes other than just color. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that because I feel like that was a little bit funny. That it's like, oh, this one's just blue. So it's stronger. Oh yeah, see, it didn't save the pictures. But we just learned that we are not a match for blue bokoblins, and there are blues like guarding that camp. And I want to raid the camp, but I can't use my old style of stealth because of all the spiky walls around it. No, I only have like one portable because I don't. I could try the updraft method, but I've only got 8 wood, and so it'd probably be smart to hold on to my wood, not waste 5 of it on something like this. But then also, it just kind of occurred to me, oh, what if I use a Zonai fan? But I've only got 2 of them, so I think I'm going to hold off on that. We could try it, but I don't think it would go well. Because I'm sure we can take them. I'm sure we've got like enough damage output to kill them. But also, if that other guy was anything to go off of, they've got the damage output to kill me. Oh, actually, is that a blue moblin? It is. I think that other guy's just started to notice me, though, which is a problem. Yeah, he spotted me. Oh, and the moblins noticed too now. Yeah, I don't have enough arrows to keep them at length. Yeah, but they take my entire health bar in one hit, which would not be a problem if I was better at dodging. So what eating stick? A stick made out of hard. Oh, I can't carry more weapons. I probably should have read the tooltip anyway. Oops, oops. I need to make like more use of the new combat system, don't I? Yeah, see that worked well. I'll ditch something to get the tooltip, but then I'll pick it back up. What was it? The tooltip? A stick made out of a hard tree branch. The tree soaked up lots of sunshine, so it's sturdier than a regular stick and has high durability. Okay. That might actually be better than the Traveler's Sword, then. Right? I mean, we'll give it a shot. Blue Bokoblin Horn. A two-pronged horn with sharp edges and tips, attached to a weapon to moderately increase its attack power, or brew it into an elixir. I mean, I only have one, but yeah, we'll save it. Because it would be smart to... I just got, like, the new club stick thing. It would be smart to, like, you know, oh, that was a lot stronger than I was expecting. Oh, no, it didn't kill him. I thought that killed him for a second. I was like, no way. Bomb arrows were not that strong in the original. Blue Moblin Horn. A large curved horn with two extremely hard tips. Attached to a weapon to moderately increase its attack power. A critter to make an elixir. Oh, of course, Moblin Fang. A hard, sharp fang obtained from a Moblin. Stew it with a critter to make an elixir, or attach it to an arrow to increase its attack power. Of course, I said I don't know if you know. That actually, thinking about it more, changing the horns up and not just the color, since you can use the horns to upgrade your weapons now, that means that killing the stronger monsters does give you, like, better gear now, which that was kind of the case in the original, because, like, often the blue or black bokoblins and moblins would carry, like, higher damage clubs and whatnot, but it wasn't, like, a guarantee thing, you could still end up with, shit that didn't do a lot. They have bomb barrels right there, which is concerning. Actually, wait, can I? Don't have, like, quite the reach for it. I can get rid of them, though, so they won't hurt me. Because I always used to use, like, stasis to launch these, but I don't have the stasis rune anymore. This bow is almost done for. I don't have many bows left either. What weapon do I have? I have the stick equipped. I don't want that. These are stronger guys, and should probably take the stronger weapon. Oh, hello. That would have got me if I got the bomb. Oh, they have bombs in their camp, though. Oh, shit. That was probably not a smart move. Yeah, I think it's definitely possible for me to get through here, but I'm too brash. and too brazen. Yeah. I think we'll put that off because they told us to go to the Rito Village. I think we should probably, because I was kind of hoping to get this tower in order to get the Great Plateau unlocked and so we explore that early game. But this already is blue enemies, and we barely even encountered any red enemies. And so I think this is technically like too high level of an area. Yeah, there's just it's just all blues in this zone. No. It's not targeting the bokoblin. It keeps jumping over to the moblin, which isn't fun. I should get a horse, but I don't know if the horse stables are in the same places that they were. I was like, I'd probably warp back to the lookout point. That would probably be smarter instead of running all the way back up there. But what's this? I think this is a monster camp. It is, yeah. See, but this one is reds, right? And so this is one that like, oh, that's cool. That there's like health bars for like encampments. Shit. I'm trying to get away, but there's a wall in the way. I missed. I want to get fire on the blue guy, but the red guys are distracting me. Oh, they're already leaving. My guys, your boss just died. Oh, they're attacking the man. Shit. I need to stop doing that. That was my strategy in the old one, too, to just try and, like, spam the 3 attacks and get them. But they always hit me before I can get them. There's another one around here somewhere. Should probably pop a heal so I don't die. Like, to, like, the last red bokoblin. That would be embarrassing. Victory's ours. Bravo, everyone. Is that you there, Link? Hey, I see you helped us out. Oh yeah, this was the camp that he was going. I thought he was attacking the one with the tower, but this must have been the stronghold, quote unquote, he was attacking. Or maybe he's just at all of them. Like maybe this is like one of those like beetle situations or cast situations where he's just on the map multiple times and you have to solve each of his puzzles. I'm so grateful for all your assistance. Could you join me for a moment? I can't believe you joined forces with us, Link, though I admit I hoped you would ever since we met at Hyrule Castle. The monster control crew is battling these awful things all over Hyrule, trying to bring some measure of peace. And thanks to you, we were able to complete our mission here. Come to think of it, Link, I was told you wielded a special sword, one more magnificent of all others. Okay, so now this is the other thing. You know, he's probably going to explain it, and then I'll say what I thought. I don't mean to be rude, but your weapon doesn't seem all that different from ours. The one I heard about reveals its true power when wielded by someone worthy. Could that be it? Well, I'll be the first to admit when there's a gap in my knowledge. I'm so sorry, I nearly forgot something very important. Silver rupee, 100 rupees. Its dazzling silver light reflects your beaming smile. Now I got some money. My brilliant smile. Oh, you're so nice. It's part of the bounty given to the monster control crew, so please don't hesitate to accept it. We plan to head southeast after this to Fort Hatino in Necluda. Oh, so maybe. Oh, it looks like there is an order then. Maybe there is an order, but also this could just be like, okay, this was the easiest one. Next up is that's the next most difficult one. You know, maybe you can jump straight into the hard one like right away. But I imagine that like he and his crew canonically are going from like the easiest to like the most difficult to like easy the player in. I hope we get a chance to fight beside you again. May you fight with Goddess Hylia's divine protection, brave swordsman. Bring peace to Hyrule Fields. Side adventures. Oh, there might have been like somebody that was supposed to give me a quest to go see him then, because it gave me, quest discovered, quest completed, you know? Oh, I might have skipped ahead a little bit there. But I'm sure that's fine. I have used you a bit, so I might as well swap you for you. So yeah, the Master Sword, right? So in the beginning, we had like the very like broken down and like busted Master Sword, and so my initial sort of thing that was like going on my head of like, okay, maybe this is what to do, was that we'd have to go around and like find shattered remains of the Master Sword in order to reforge it. But then we sent the sword back in time to Zelda, and so when that happened, I'm assuming back in time, maybe it's in the future, but we sent it to Zelda, and so then my thoughts changed of like, oh, we don't have the Master Sword, she's gonna fix it for us. But between the sessions, like another thought occurred to me of like, oh, you know what actually, makes the most sense? What if these 4 like anomalies that we're supposed to be tracking in like the main quest, what if those 4 sort of anomaly things are shards of the Master Sword? And like the anomaly is like the time travel sort of gate thing. And we have to like get them all and send them all back to Zelda. What if that is like the situation? You know? Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. Okay. Is there anything else in the immediate area? It is nighttime too. We'll go back to Lookout Lightning. So yeah, that is actually also interesting though, that first series of side quests sort of puts you nearby the Great Plateau and then like shuffles you into Necluda, which is the first areas of the original game. Whereas the first thing in the main quest sends you to the Rito Village, which is the easiest part of the main quest in the original game. And so it's kind of like trying to put you in the same directions, but it's not like exact, you know? Okay. Oh, that's right. Wait, hold on. While we're here, we might as well. Oh, no, she is in the basement. Okay. Oh, what are you doing over here? This place was a real family shelter. So they probably have a hidden pathway. Even so. Oh. Oh. Worth a shot. Now, I know we've been absolutely bodied so far. But I want a stamina vessel. I want to run longer. An important item that restores some of the stamina you lost to the gloom, increasing the size of your stamina wheel. I mean, you know what? I'm going to throw it out here right now. You know, it would be cool to have all my hearts and my stamina back. But, like, when that happens, am I going to lose my cool, badass space bunny arm? Is that... I don't want to lose my bunny goat space arm. Go and bring peace to the world. Okay. Okay! So now's the big decision. Do we keep following the main quest line, or do we keep following the side quest lines? I don't know, because again, I don't know, because it was like explicit of like head to the Rito village first. But do I want to? Because I went to the Zoro domain first last time, but also, you know what? I think I guess we'll head to Rito village first. I think we are technically closest. Well, actually, no. Nah, we're pretty... No, actually, we probably are closest to Zoro domain. But also, this whole river was like a bit of a thing. And we only really got through it because Sidon gave us like the lightning arrows. And so, you know, maybe it isn't smart to delve too far into that. That cave... Oh, wait, actually, you know what? I'm going to be smart again. This was why I originally teleported here. And then I got distracted by stamina. Wait, hold on. This bed's not occupied. He said not to sleep here because the guy like talks in his sleep all the time. Is there actually going to be any sort of cutscene for that, or? Nah. Okay. I didn't know if maybe there was just some sort of like silly little special cutscene where it's like, oh, he keeps talking in his sleep and like he wakes you up early. That would be funny. A little bit annoying maybe to some players, but there's the bed that does work right next to it, and so I think in like the grand scheme of things, that would be hilarious. Okay. Hopefully, you can find horses in a horse stable on the way. That's the belief. That monster cave looks pretty dangerous. Not gonna lie. Ooh, there's choo-choos. Ooh, there's choo-choos. What is a bloopy? The bloopies are like more prevalent than they were before. Am I crazy? Or are there like way more bloopies than there used to be? Hightail lizard, a lizard found throughout Hyrule. It's a bit slow to react at times, so given a chance to escape, it will dart off quickly. Cook it to mod parts to get a speed boosting elixir. Oh, the other one got away. Actually, can I take... I can. It would have been nice to get a picture of the choo-choos, but that's fine too. I'm gonna forget the compendium, like, consistently. Not a great picture. Can I get a better one? No. Oh yeah, so the path leads straight to this monster camp, like the intended route you're supposed to take. Yeah, money, money, money. Oh, I should have bought a single rupee. Its soft green glow puts a smile on your face. 5 rupees. Its shiny blue facet makes you weak to the knees. Did you? I thought you could just run over the rupees and you'd automatically collect them in the original. Get out of the grass. I want a picture. You actually have to, like, pick them up now. That's interesting. Technically, it's 2 2s, but okay. And the construction supply crate right outside this. See, like, I don't know. I guess this is the route it told me to go on, though. Oh no, we go around. We don't go through the monster camp. We go around it. Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot better. But like, but I have to know. I have to. Oh, so one of the monkey mans. This is not good. Not good. He's going to like one-shot me. I don't really have many good healing items, which is a problem. Monkey Man! Monkey Man! Anything new, weapon-wise? Long stick? Rusty halberd? Whirlwind horn? It's full of like den they've got here. I just broke into their house. Spiky spear, an average spear carried by travelers for protections. It's decayed and doesn't cut well, but the shape makes it easy for anyone to handle. I think we'll ditch the rusty halberd spear because I just got that from killing those guys, I'm pretty sure. Because my other weapon broke. And this one is like basically the same weapon, but a little bit extra damage. Actually, I'll use the Brock's like sledge. I think would be smarter, right? Because it does less damage, and so it would be better to use it up on the. Oh, I probably should look at a picture of that because that was an ore deposit, and I could track those. Oh shit, I'm gonna keep forgetting that. Can I get a shot of you without like the surrounding foliage blocking you off too much? Kinda. I'm gonna consistently forget to use my compendium. Oh, sweet. $20. I don't know. And actually, I do wonder because, like, of course, likes they were in old Zelda games, and talking about the original Breath of the Wild, bokoblins and moblins were both in older Zelda games. I do wonder, have the horriblins been in anything before? Because I don't recognize them. I wonder how many of these monsters are like new and how many of them are repeats. Yeah, you can't even picture the rabbit. Okay. I don't know if like picking it up and just dropping it is going to work because you can't really like fling it like you could with Magnesis. Or if you can, it's not like the same flick of the joystick. Because it doesn't go like down as fast, and so you can't flick it. But you can drop it, which works just fine. Okay, there's the rock wall back there, but I'm gonna save that for last until I've looted this room. Ooh, bomb flower. Actually, you know what? Pretty good. I killed those things as fast as I did because, like, just based on how the Moblin AI is, I bet at some point they would have run over to that patch and picked up the bomb flowers and threw them at me and exploded me. Like, that's something that they would totally do. Oh. Damn it. Almost. Oh yeah. I should take a picture of the ore deposits. This is a small one though. I think they probably just buried the model in the ground a little bit, but it looks quite small. Can I get a picture of you? I can't. Kind of makes sense because this is like collectible, but at least I'm pretty sure you couldn't take pictures of the collectibles in the originals. Maybe I'm crazy. Because the only real collectibles in the original of collectibles were the Korok seeds, and those were inventory only. So. Hearty Trouble. This rare mushroom has a rich scent. It'll restore your hearts and temporarily increase your maximum hearts when used in cooking. And now, see, I think that's the one where you're not supposed to stack them. Where it's like, it doesn't matter like how many hearty things you add, it always gives you the same amount of extra hearts. And so you should only put one hearty thing in any dish that you make. At least I'm pretty sure that was the tip. I probably should have checked. There is the check mark outside the cave now. I probably should have checked if that was there when I walked in. Or if that only triggered now that I've cleared out everything that's in it. I also don't know what the game would count as clearing out. I am assuming that you have to... Oh, there's some keys parts from... Oh, actually, can I take pictures of the keys parts? I can. Okay, well... what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm assuming that those like, bloopy frogs... Oh, you can't take a picture of the wings, though. That's interesting. I'm assuming that those sort of bloopy frogs are, if there is any check of, oh, have you cleared this cave? That bloopy frog is probably like the bare minimum of, oh, you have to kill the bloopy frog thing. But I'm also wondering, like, okay, does clearing out the monsters inside count? Probably not, because they'd respawn at the Blood Moon. Does opening the monster chest count? Could be, because there were ways of tracking chests in the original, and so it would make sense if like that was still a mechanic. But ultimately, I don't know. Yeah, those ones are kind of whack. There's a red bokoblin. Pretty close. I think I need a picture of him, too. Crappy sword. He's going to see me because I'm like in front of him, though. I might try and get it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can quite spam the 3 hits like you could in the original. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're like basically guaranteed to actually get an NEO. So I have to get used to like actually dodging and parrying now, because I can't just blind rush them like I used to. I took a picture of the herbs before, but then I didn't bother picking them up. Oops. This healthy herb is not changed since ancient times. Cook it before eating it to increase the number of hearts it restores. Okay. There's a box. Oh, grassland fox. Were they called grassland fox before? I thought they were red fox. Red fox is like the real life one, so yeah, probably not. But... Oh, it's this guy again. Get a load of this noob. Get a load of this Dorcas. Oh, it's you. Thanks for the help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too. But I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. I'll leave you to it. I really should redouble my support. Okay, well, this is all red. Is this already fused? Because this... Yeah. Kind of already... This was probably meant to be the tutorial again, because this is the way the main quest line told me to, like, head. This is probably the first one that you were supposed to encounter, because unlike the monster camps, where there's, like, definitely, like, a difficulty curve to those guys, I expect most of these sign puzzles to be identical, and so they should, like, all be in the world at once. He's standing. How is the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. It was you. Did you not build this L thing? It is. You are a construction worker and you are by the construction supplies. Did you just arrive late? Oh right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Jump it there. Get that fastened and. Perfect. But now President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Oh, you must be hungry after all that work, right? Let me get something about myself. Hasty veggie rice balls grants a low-level movement speed boost. This home-style dish of Kakariko Village is stuffed with the bounty of the mountains. I still don't feel like I thanked you enough. There's a little something from my premium collection, a special gift from me to you. Bomb flour, a dangerous flour that contains explosive elements. Yeah, we've had a few of those. Now we can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. Yeah, although, looking at how he did have the extra support struts to these things, he's, he might be a bit of a rookie. I'm just saying, he doesn't have quite the skill of it. Oh, they just attached the wheel straight to the plank. They didn't even use the bar to put it below. That actually, thinking about it, that probably would be smarter. But then what are the support bars for? Huh. And they crushed him, putting the rock back down. Oh, shit. Yeah, not on my camera. I probably should switch back that for quick and easy access. Oh, no! Evermean? Oh, like an evergreen? That's not a great picture. Yeah, I need something that's further away. There we go. That's better. I don't have an axe right now. I don't know if the sword would be that effective. I also don't know how much damage this thing's going to do. Because it's a tree, so you'd expect it to hit hard. But also, the Taluses weren't, like, as bad as you'd think. Okay, they don't have a lot of health, but, oh, they probably do hit decently tough. Don't know where that lizard came from. Must have been inside. Chiquilon tree nut. Small birds love this nut. You eat it raw for a minor effect, but it can also be added to as a spice to other recipes. There was that one stable that had like all the woods around it, where I would always go to chop woods. It would be absolutely devious, an evil of the devs, if they put one of these guys like next to that stable, the good spot for chopping trees. Was there not a shrine? Oh, it is. It's over there. I went up this way because I thought there was a shrine, and there is, but it's there might be a path to like walk up on the other side, but I'm gonna try climbing. I might not have the stamina, but I think if I don't use the super jump, I should be able to make this, right? It looks it. I was also always bad at gauging like what I could and couldn't climb, but I did make liberal use of the jump button, so who knows? Oh, there's our stable. I think that is in a different place, though. That looks closer to the breach than I remember. All right. What do you got for me? Enhancing armor. The Great Fairies can enhance your armor. Oh. Actually, you know, a windy device. The Great Fairies should be in the same places, right? They're all kind of out of the way of where I've been going so far, but oh, I think this might be answering my question. But I cannot take pictures of the design devices, which is a little bit weird, but okay. This might be answering the little experiment I thought about doing with my capsule. Yep, you can. Okay. All right, where's the chest? Oh, is that it? Is that it hanging there? I think it's hanging there. Okay. Like, the current's too strong to swim, definitely. Which is why you have to use this. Although, actually, ooh. I'm assuming that this will go fast enough as a raft. I mean, I guess there's no guarantee, but you'd think. Okay. I was kind of hoping that would like provide like a push off, but no, it doesn't. I was about to ask what would happen if you sent this like running, but then you fell off of it, or you weren't sitting on it, or something along those lines. But like, you could just shoot an arrow at it. Oh wait, no. Probably want to leave you because it doesn't drain my battery in the shrines, and so it probably would be smart actually to. So I'm assuming that this is like slightly like timing based. Of oh, well actually no, maybe this is easier. Maybe this is easier than I'm making it out to be. Hold on. Maybe I don't even have to like. This might be a lot simpler than I'm like putting it in my head. Well, I can't get up quite that high, but if I do it, oh, close. Hold on. I'll just take the whole raft just in case. It's a little bit far away, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I thought for a minute that you'd have to like use the wind to like time like rotating it, but it doesn't like hold position when rotated. It is weight based, so. Opal. Yeah, okay. So the opals and ambers are about as common as each other. Okay. I was just being a little bit crazy, a little bit silly before. Now I don't expect you. You might, but yeah, I don't expect it to like push the metal. Okay. Oh, they do. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Nearly used up my sword doing that, but it's also one of the shit swords. But I don't know where the good swords are in this game. I'm expecting, like, because you can fuse like elemental stuff to your weapons, that the thunder blades and fire blades and whatnot, I'm expecting those to not be in this game at all. Which, like, those were kind of overpowered in the original, but also that was part of what made them fun. That you just set the entire like army on fire with a swing of your blade. Sweet. I mean, I'm saying this now, no promises. I'm kind of hoping to like hit the shrines a little bit more as we're going this time around, because if I remember right, I have no idea what the number was, but I think we still had like a good like 40, 60 shrines left, like by the time we had beaten the Divine Beasts in the original, and I had wanted to do all of the shrines before we took on Ganon. So I want to be a little bit better about running out and doing the shrines as we pass them by, instead of having like a big like roaming the land. Just oh, well, actually no. Oh, it's by the stable. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. First I thought, oh, it's landing too far out of the way, but no, that is literally the direction I was going. I just need to not get distracted by any freaking ents coming out of the forest to try and kill me, or any goddamn Hinoxes right in my path. Holy shit, dude. We'll come back and try and get a picture of that guy. We might even be able to kill him. I don't know. Because the Hinoxes weren't as like deadly as they looked. Like, I was super scared of them early game, but like, especially for the red ones, they're not that bad. But I've also got shit gear right now, and so maybe he is that bad? I don't know. But yeah, see, the bloopies are just like everywhere now. And you have to actually like, pick them up now. Oh man, there's so much cool shit that we're missing, but we gotta get the star fragment. We gotta get it. Oh, maybe it is too far away. It did also just stop glowing. They're not supposed to do that unless they despawn. I'll keep heading there, but that is weird, right? That it just despawned. Am I crazy? They shouldn't do that. Because I know the light also goes away when it switches from being like a beacon into it being like an actual item that you can pick up. I know that changes it. But I don't know. Because it is only midnight. And they're supposed to spawn around midnight, not disappear around midnight. Unless if they just made star fragments a lot harder to get in this version. Which I guess, like, you know, potentially could make it more rewarding to actually get your hands on one. But okay, this was about where it landed, and I'm not seeing it. Yeah. Oh, there's like... There's like Aztec like drawings. Yeah, actually, it would make sense for this to be in this region because like the Rito are here and they can fly, and so of course they would have sky paintings. Not sky paintings. Paintings you see from the sky. That's kind of cool. Oh wait. Shinikawa Shrine. I'm also curious whether like they actually have like an image of the environment of a shrine when you enter it, or if there's just a generic shrine entrance like image that they just kind of copy and paste between the shrines. Because you can't see the outside from the inn, and this looks like a much shorter hallway. But yeah, see, because like an uplifting device. Because like in that picture, I swear that like this hallway was longer, and the exit point was like right in front. But now there's like a stair and a wall, and the exit point is not visible. Or maybe that's it up there, but I don't think that is that up there. It's not like actually visible. So I think it is just like a PNG that they just use for all of them, which is a little disappointing. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, oh. Okay, so anything. Well, you are about to break. I didn't get much use out of you, but that's okay. Because when I first saw it moving, I was like, "Oh wait, was that a Zonave device the whole time? Could I have just could I have just like hit it and started flying in the hot air balloon?" But no, it is Okay, I have two things to test here. I think, or I guess there's a few things that I can kind of like test and see if this is how it works or not here. I assume, because my first thought is just attach the balloons to the plank, put it above the fire, and then I can float up. But I also wonder if like maybe. Yeah, that's not working super well. So that's clearly not how to do it. Oh yeah, I can. Oh, okay. I want to get you around for this other one. Probably should have built it closer to the actual thing, though. Okay. I think I can glide and land on the silver up there. Yeah, I can. Okay. Is the chest up here? You think this is where you'd hide the chest? Oh! Oh no, that's what it just built. Did I just totally miss it? Where's the chest? Oh. It's much foggier. Much more limited vision than the original shrines were, which I think is kind of cool. But, kind of a cool aesthetic, but it's also a little whack. Oh, there's more. There's more balloons down here. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Okay. when it just walked off the edge there. Okay, I don't know exactly what the deal with these guys is, but... Oh, wait, maybe... Was the chest? No, it wasn't. I thought maybe it was on top of that guy, but it's not. Okay. Well, it looks like I can probably use them to press that button when they float up. Oh, wait. Oh, no, there's more. There is more to the shrine. That's not the exit room. I thought that was the exit room. No, okay. Oh, did I fuck myself? Did I screw myself over? How am I gonna get that back? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's bad. Okay, yeah, we might have to reset this one. Rut-row. I actually wonder, because it's just somewhere in Hyrule might be interested in them. Very much like the Koroxes, they said, "Oh, you never know, might know who wants it." Even after you've met Hetsu and you've started selling him, your Koroxes, it still says, "Oh, you never know who wants it." I wonder if there's this, like the bubble gems, you know. I wonder if that tooltip is going to remain the same the entire time of like, oh, what could you possibly use this for after you've already figured out what to use it for, you know? Is that going to remain a mystery, or is that going to end up solved? I also wonder, because I just said, oh, who could possibly want them? It wouldn't be the Lord of the Mountain, would it? That'd be a little weird. Because he's like the most like Bloopy related thing I can think of. But also like, oh, you just shot all of my people? I'm going to reward you. That doesn't seem right for the forest deity. Like, the Bloopies already reward you for shooting them. And so, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's a point to be made that, like, yeah, that is kind of how they function. But, like, oh, so. Really? Really? And I'm gonna move you to more of like here. Hopefully kind of catch you. Oh, you can probably no, you can't. Because I want this to be like still accessible, but also if it's the one that's pressing the button, that's not really gonna work. I guess that does function. I don't need to use those two, which means I have more balloons if I need them. But okay. Last latest work here. Big ladder. Ledge. Flames? Huh? Fire? The fire and the flames? Two kind of divots there that look like they could hold something. Okay, those, yeah. I'm assuming that these are like the power ball. Yeah, they are the power balls. Okay, you have to get those power balls in the little divots up there. Can I move the power balls with my grabby? I can actually, so that is very good. Oh, even the big guy we can. Oh, I wonder. Oh, this might be a thing. Hold on. This might be a thing. It might not be a thing. I don't know. And also, I don't think I have to worry so much about losing them in this room. Well, actually, how high is the ceiling? Because like the latest work is pretty close to the ceiling on this one, so I don't think I have to worry about losing them like I did in the last guy. But also, you never know. You know, you never know. You might be able to send both of them up at once, but I'm gonna try this one at a time. You know. Actually, hold on. Can we? We can't. I thought for a second, like, oh, can I attach them together and like move them both at the same time? But no, it doesn't look like it. Actually, we'll go ahead and attach these. It looks like we're one short of what I'm wanting to do. Oh, actually, you can build them under here so they don't float away when you're building them. That's kind of neat. I don't know if there was something like that in the previous room that I just entirely missed, but that's a thing. So that's cool. Okay. And yeah, I don't know if you need this, but I'm going to grab one of the ones from the previous room so we've got it like evened out. Because there's 4 jets of flame there. There's 4 candles for the other guy. So like, if you didn't have to use all 4, that would be weird, right? That'd be a little strange. Although I was about to say, fingers crossed you hadn't floated away yet, because like I think that kind of bar at the top is sort of catching you, but like there's no guarantee how long that will last. I didn't know if like these physics in these games can be a little bit funky, sometimes. I didn't want to put all my faith in that. I do like that it writes because it's like a balloon tarp thing. It does like right itself as it falls. That's very neat. I appreciate that. That's a cool detail. Okay. Oh, you didn't attach. I thought you attached. All right. Oh, that didn't work. And now the whole thing's gonna burn and shit. I don't know if that was the intended solution. Can I just? I mean, they're kind of floating intensely. Can I just attach them straight to the ball? I can. Or can I? Oh, that's the other balloon. Hold on. Okay, well, let's try this a different way then, because that apparently didn't work. Also, it could be that I need to use the candles to give it like a little bit of extra lift, if that makes any sense. Yeah, because you're just going to topple over. Oh, wait, but... Oh, okay, it does respawn. I was about to say, that would be a bit annoying, because I didn't want to reset the whole thing, but like, oh yeah, stuff in the shrines respawns if you break it, so that's fine. We're going to try this then, instead. We're going to try building a platform for this little guy. And then attach the big ball to it, and then put the regular platform over the big jets, and maybe that will just give it like just enough of a boost to get it over. Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense right now? I might not be, but I think I am. It's a little bit funky. It's not quite tall enough, but I don't like that. That doesn't seem. I guess the heat is catching it though, so I guess it's working. Okay, so now my hope with this is that the big flames will give it like a boost up, and then the little flames will keep carrying it higher. Because I don't know, like physics wise, if that really like maps, if that's how it works. I don't think that that's quite right, but it's game, it video game. It's trying to. There. It's giving me the prompt a little bit, and then it's just giving out. Although, oh, also, actually, just kind of occurred to me, I could also hold the torch in my hand and just stand under them, and that would probably have the same effect. Maybe that's how you're supposed to beat the first one, and that's why I gave you the torch. I don't know. Could be. All right, I'm trying to get this as high as I can to avoid the flame a little bit, and then I mean, it looks like it is. It looks like it's working. Just have to get up there. I also don't know if like the big guy is for the chest and the little guy is to open the gate, or if you need both of them up to open the gate. I don't know. Since it seems to, well, of course, I think all of the shrines probably do like teach you how the mechanics work as you enter to like some degree. Since this seems to be the tutorial for using the hot air balloons, it would not surprise me if they had you learn like both the big and the little in the same one. Did that make any sense? Like, yeah, this is the chest. Okay, never mind. Because like I just, tutorial, it's debatable tutorial where you should show like the whole extent of what the mechanic can do, or you can only do some of the extent of what the mechanic can do. It can be a bit back and forth of what like the best way to do things is. So I just wasn't really sure about these guys. Okay, well now we have to get the platform back and somehow get it down again, which maybe I should have tried sending them both up at the same time. I just assumed it would have been too heavy. But I did it. I did it. Right. Now, so I don't really want to detach too much. Because I have to get it back down somehow. Oh, I'm getting a call. Hold on. I will be back. Hello? All right, we're fine. So, my sort of the idea here is, oh, okay, more sword option. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so my initial idea is, how many of these do I have to detach before sinking? It is not sinking yet. It is not sinking yet. Because I do have to tear the whole thing apart to get it back down. Okay. That's a little bit annoying, but that's okay. We can reassemble. It's fine. Where'd it go? I was about to say, did it break when it fell down and I have to build the whole thing again? But no, we're fine. We're fine. It's working. It's fine. It's fine. Come on. Move it out like a little bit. I don't want to move it out too far because yeah, see, it's gonna float away. But I want to attach it to all four, but it keeps It won't let me attach one to the back one. Come on. There we go. It's already floating off. Just in case. Although, so now that you can pick these up, you can pick up the power orbs with, of course, that it's because you can attach them to devices. And so, I imagine that they have rebalanced the puzzles like around that idea. But now that you can actually pick up the orbs and move them, unlike you could with magnesis, I feel like there's probably more ways to cheese the power orb puzzles. Because it used to be, quite difficult having to or did you have to carry it by hand? I've already forgotten. Maybe you could pick them up with magnesis, and I'm just ridiculously silly. We're just gonna move you. What about where I need you? I think, can I reach? Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Already, a lot of these shrines feel more like less like, oh, here's one thing to do, and then you do it, and then it's done, and more like, okay, here's an easy thing, here's a middle thing, here's a hard thing. So far, they have been following that trend a little bit more. I don't know if it's just been lucky with the shrines that I'm getting, and I'm getting the more advanced ones, or if they really are stepping up their game. Because that was one of the things that stuck out to me. It's not necessarily bad about Breath of the Wild, but weird about Breath of the Wild is that the difficulty in the shrines was radically different between shrines. For some of them, it was just you basically just pressed a button and you won, and others you had 10 things to do back to back. And so far they have felt a little bit more balanced in having you do 3 or 4 things, which is what you kind of want out of a puzzle room, Not dragging it out too long, but giving you a decent amount to experiment with. Actually, just kind of random thing that popped in my head. I doubt this is anything because their designs are pretty distinct, but the bloopies, they're kind of bunny-like, and their bunny-like ears have the little sticky out bits on their antenna. I wonder if since the Zonai are also somewhat bunny-like, not as bunny-like, but sort of bunny-like, if their multiple earrings and piercings are supposed to be reflective of that at all. Probably not, but you never know. Just not used to this place. Good evening, welcome to Rito Stable. No, that's not right. I meant to say New Serene Stable. Yeah, sorry. I just moved here over from Rito Stable, so I keep getting the wrong name. Rito Stable. It was a stable much like this one, but in front of Rito Village to the west of here. The big cold snap shut it down, though. I think it was replaced by a newspaper company or something. Hebra was always cold, so it's gotten really bad. It's gotten really bad. If you go to Rita Village, you'll need to prepare for extreme weather. Oh, by the way, please take this. Spicy elixir grants a low-level warming effect, increasing your resistance to cold environments. Very useful when exploring snow-covered mountains. I don't need it anymore, so if you'd like to use the stable, please talk to the shopkeeper at the center counter. Let's see, what is in this issue of the Lucky Clover Gazette? What's the news? Freezing temperatures bring feathery shivers to the Rito. Rito Village is facing a food shortage as cold winds make travel to the village dangerous for resident and visitor alike. That's awful. It sounds like anyone trying to get to Rito Village needs to prepare themselves for harsh freezing weather. There's so much to read in these newspapers. Other stories? Blood moon brings dangerous nights. Beware, dear readers, on nights when a blood moon rises, so too do monsters that have been defeated. This reminds me of that researcher who was studying the blood moon. They're really excited to visit a monster fort and examine the relationship between the monsters and the blood moon. I hope they're doing okay. I don't know if they'd be able to hold their own in a fight. There's so much to read in these papers. Yeah, I'll leave you be. Strange to think that I can learn about world affairs just by reading the paper. Those magnificent geniuses of the Lucky Clover Gazette. Oh, ridiculous. Those two are still bickering even at this late hour. I don't care if it's that rumored beast or the legendary weapon. Can we just pick one and get going? Need something? If so, you'd be better off asking a stable worker for help. I'm just a visitor. My older brothers have been arguing incessantly about where to go next. It's exhausting. I got so tired of listening to them that I had to seek refuge out here. I don't put much faith in their either legends or rumors, but more than that, I find the caves and fallen ruins caused by the people to be much, much more interesting area of study. Really, I could make a new axe at any time by just like sticking a piece of rock to a stick. But funny enough, I have been finding more rocks than I have sticks lately. Oh my god, you can. We'll do that in a minute. Not now. Oh, the well is a thing. I was trying to get a picture of the mop. Can I get a picture of the mop? Kind of? I don't know what all can be added to the camera or not this time around. Okay. Now I have to know, have they changed it? No. You still can't pet the dog. Assuming. I don't want to attack the dog. And he's happy I'm around. Not much of a wagon, you say? Oh, a customer. Folks don't usually drop by this late at night. I'm kind of in the middle of something, but if you'd like to use the stable, you can go up to the counter. What are you up to? Well, since you asked. After a long, tireless search, I found a wagon to call my own. Look at this beaut. Okay, yes, clearly it's a fixer-upper, but I can replace the missing wheels using building materials from the stable. Then I just have to catch a wild horse to hook the wagon up to, and I'll be all set. Building materials? There's a stash of unused building materials at every stable. No two stables have the exact same materials. But they do have one thing in common. They're open for everybody to use. No questions asked. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wild horses? If you catch a wild horse, you can make it your own. There are lots of them around here, as a matter of fact. It's hard to catch them, though. You have to crouch down and sneak up on them, or they'll run away. Even if I do catch one, you have to soothe the horse or it'll get thrown off. I always mess up that part. I forgot about that mechanic. Actually, fine. Don't offer help. Don't offer to help. Yeesh. Do I look like I can fix a horse-drawn wagon on my own? It's not as if I wouldn't pay you back. I'd give you all my savings, in fact. Horse-drawn dreams. Okay. Well, Oh, there's spicy peppers over there. I was like, what's that on the horizon? Loot that I have not looted. And see, this is what I'm kind of talking about. If you look at like where the wheels attach here, hey, watch it! You told me to fix your damn wagon. Fine. Well, if you look at where the wheels are attached here, you see like the strut that connects the wheels, but then there's the bar that like links them to the chassis, and the bar is that for at least for the front wheels, sometimes the back wheels, but at least for the front wheels, it allows it to turn, so you can change direction. And so far, I found like a lot of like building materials for building your own stuff in this game, where they've got wheels and they've got bars where you can theoretically attach the wheels, but as far as I can tell, there's no way to rotate those bars. What? It's fixed? Yeah, you're welcome. I don't know if I have to catch the horse for her too, I'm assuming. It's fixed. Did you do this for me? Thank you so much. So much. It's like a brand new wagon. The wheels and everything. I would even got rid of I was wondering why it faded out for a second, but it's like, okay, it got rid of like the green gunk that we put on to like actually fully assemble it. Now I'm only one step away from my dream of having a horse-drawn wagon. Of course, last hurdle's the hardest, catching a wild horse. As soon as I get near a wild horse, it runs off. How am I going to catch one? I don't know. Donkey. Ah, Link. I recognize you vaguely. I think you're from Kakariko. I heard you and Princess Zelda had gone missing. I'm thrilled to see you alive and well. But where's Princess Zelda? Huh? I see, so Princess Zelda's whereabouts are still unknown, you say. Since that's the case, Link, I encourage you to go speak with Lady Impa. She's right over. Oh, okay. She's right over there. I believe she may have some useful information that relates to the search for Princess Zelda. Impa at the geoglyphs. Oh, the sky. The sort of things you can only read from the sky. Ooh. At first I thought this might just be a Rito thing because the Rito can fly, but like, if it's an Impa quest, maybe they're all over. Because I was wondering, there was no. I'm gonna ask right now. Is that the equivalent of the memory quest line? Because those are pretty big images. It would be weird if there was 12 of them. But also like that felt like something that's been missing from the quest so far, the main quest. Hello. Oh, you're a night owl, I see. Welcome to my stable. We deal in things horse related. We also double as an inn. Seems you're not a member yet. Our stable uses the Stable Association's membership system, so you'll need to register if you want to use it. May I ask your name? Oh, Link. All right, Mr. Link. There. You're all signed up. Weird that he wouldn't already have a membership. Maybe they started like a new membership program after the people. I'm guessing. Now, would you like to tell me about the stable system? Tell me. Then allow me to explain. You can board your horse companions with us, and then summon them as you please from a network of stables. You may have come across wild horses during your travels. If you catch one and ride it here, you can register it. It will become your horse companion. There's a limit to how many horses you can board, but we're able to swap them in and out as you please. I already see someone very cool in the background. Once again, welcome to our stable. If you catch a wild horse and bring it here, you can register it. If you want to lodge with us, please visit the counter inside. Now, how can he help you? Catching horses. It's simple enough to catch wild horses. Just approach it from behind, slowly switch into your company, and hop on. If you really want to be sneaky, approachable crouching. Of course, these are wild animals we're talking about. The horse you're riding might start to act up. If that happens, try soothing it. It will eventually settle down, and then you can bring it to me. Now, it may take a while for wild horses to be getting used to being ridden. They may change directions or slow down at their own until you learn to earn their trust and respect. If your horse disobeys direction, you'll want to gently redirect it and then calm it. If you continue interacting with it that way, your horse will naturally begin to trust you and become more obedient. That's all I can tell you about the subject, my friend. Anything else? If I pick register horse, it's not going to do anything. Very original. The invisible horse routine. I'm crying invisible tears of mirth. Love this guy. This guy's great. How about you stop kidding around and go catch a horse? Approach from behind, then hop on. Got that, funny guy? Huh? According to our books, you entrusted a horse to us once before. Oh! Apologies. I'll go ahead and register any horse you had before. Just a moment. Anything else? horse. Let's go! Hell yeah! My horses are still, and they have an extra horse slot too. Yeah! Blub! My boy! Blue! Thanks for waiting. Speaking of which, do you know about whistling? If you get separated from your horse, you can whistle, it will come running. But yours is magic, it can't hear you if you're that far away, so keep that in mind. Wait, what am I thinking? I completely forgot to explain how pony points work. Oh, the mechanic? Pony points? That's right, it's a reward system you can use at stables. In short, every time you use a service, you get points. No matter what stable you go to, you can get points for lodging there, registering a horse, stuff like that. Without further ado, since it's your first time visiting New Serene Stable, you get a pony point. I actually just completely blanked out what he told me to do. Using a stable earns points. Collecting points grants rewards. Points needed for the next reward is 2. Save up points to earn a wagon load of wonderful rewards for you and your horse companions. You can trade your pony points for prizes at the ledger counter over there. Check out the ledger for prize details, member rules, and other information. Come back again anytime. Blueberry, my boy. My boy. But hang on, we have to actually, newspaper guy's sleeping. Okay, so we've got the 2 inside, we got Beetle, and we've got, Dofi. Okay, so I have to look out for Dofi when it hits morning. But Bloob, my boy, my majestic so-and-so. He was blinking in that shot, but that's fine. He looked a bit happy when he blinked. Actually, I wonder. No, okay. Or maybe it's in a different menu. It could be in a different menu. But I thought I'd check if it transferred. It clearly read my save file for Breath of the Wild. Clearly. So I'm wondering if it brought over my saddles and bridles from Breath of the Wild too, or if I'm going to have to go find those again. Okay, so where is Donnie or Dofi? There you are. Oh. He was the same guy. He just moved inside at some point. Okay. Now I've lost Beetle. That was the only guy that was actually sleeping that I had to skip for morning for. But now where's Beetle? Beetle! Beetle, my boy! My man! Hi, coming by. Hey there, are you a fellow traveler on the journey of life? It's me, Beetle, if you forgot. My beetle-shaped pack is right here to remind you. In this topsy-turvy world, there's only one direction to go, forward. So when I travel, it's forward all the way. I can sell you bugs at the highest quality, and if you need anything else on your life journey, I can sell you that too. Short rupees, don't worry. I'll buy anything you don't want weighing you down. And what better way to lighten up than to sell rocks, gemstones in particular, fetch a high price. Well then, what will it be? Look what I got. I'll buy anything. Okay, I have some healing items that, or do I? Yeah, look, I have this. I have them. It feels rude to sell something that was given as a gift, but I don't have enough hearts to use. I guess I don't have enough hearts to use you either. But you do have the stamina effect too. This is just too much healing for me, and so I'm going to sell it. I'll buy anything you got. Now, should I sell my gems? Because they get easier to get in the late game, but I also know that there is I don't know if the jewel trader is still here in Eldon, who buys them 10 at a time. I don't know if she's still around. But even so, we're not going to be to Eldon in a while. So I'll sell all my opals. And I'll sell all my amber. It might be a bad move in the long run, or not in the long run, in the short run. In the long run, it'll be fine because you get the gems all the time in the late game. But I'm going to hold on to the rubies for now because I only have 2 of them. Thanks for your business. Do you need anything else? What have you got? Still got the arrows, which is good. Which apparently, I think I learned this like at the end of my playthrough. Apparently, this is actually like a bad price for arrows. And yeah, it just bugs. But it's got the fire fruit, which is neat. Okay. Weapon. Beast. A legendary weapon, you say. Anya, give that a little more thought. Things with legendary in the title are usually just stories. There's simply no way it exists. But that rumored beast you're after, now that's what's just a story. No. Go to any stable in Hyrule and you'll find people excited about the rumored beast. Stables are places of information gatherers. If it weren't true, you wouldn't hear about it in so many stables. Even though I grant you that, we don't stand to gain anything by finding this rumored beast. A legendary weapon, on the other hand, is bound to be strong indeed. We would have nothing to fear of monsters. And what if this weapon is legendarily brittle and useless? Minecraft Diamond Sword. Let's start visiting stables to gather information and track down that rumored beast. Oh, okay. So there was like a Picolanjo, is that his name? I could never remember how to pronounce it. In the original game, who was at basically every stable, and he was a part of the picture quest line. I wonder if this is, again, if this doesn't have a picture quest line for the main quest, I'm wondering if this is like a part of the equivalent of talk to these guys in every stable and you'll get little bits and pieces about where like some more interesting things are. Points ledger is placed here. Read a ledger. This book contains useful member information for those who have registered with the stable association. Which would you like to read? Points and rewards. Your point information. Receive 2 points to receive it. You need 2 points to receive a towing harness. Remember, you can also check your Pony Points card to see how many points are needed for rewards. Read another page. About Pony Points. The Stable Association has a point system to reward members every time they use stable services. You can collect points in a variety of ways, like staying at inns. Okay, good. And registering horses at stables. Because I'm going to say, I'm probably not going to register any new horses unless if there are new types of horses to catch. Because I got the Royal and I got the Giant. But I remember being mad that you couldn't tame stall horses in the original game. I kind of expected it, but it was weird that you couldn't, I expected that you couldn't do this, but you couldn't register the Lord of the Mountain. I expect that's still the case, but still, who knows? So I'm probably not going to register any new horses. But I do stay at the inns a decent bit, especially, I remember when I was farming the star crystals, the star rocks, star crystal, and that was what they were called. When I was farming those, I used the inn a lot to skip the night, and so I might given that there's a fire right outside the inn, and that's a free time skip. A lot of people would use that instead of actually staying at the inn, and so this is a little bit of extra incentive to actually stay at the inn. Read another page. Okay, never mind. Receive reward? Yes, it'll be right with you. Would you like to get your point? You'd like to get your Pony Points reward, right? I would like to see what all the rewards are. If you save up just 2 more points, you receive a towing harness. Very useful item. You can use it to hook your horse up to various... Ooh. So I don't need a steering column. Horse various things. We appreciate your patience. Okay. That's quite cool. I'm assuming that's a reusable thing, too. And not you have to get a bunch of Pony Points every time you want to make a new... say you lost your old chariot and cart. Make a new one each time. Tomatoes and mushrooms, is that? Is that mushrooms? Oh, it's these guys. It's Bright Cat. Tomatoes and Bright Cat. I'm not going to remember that. Work in progress, do not touch the proprietor. Okay. Tomatoes and Bright Cat. I'm not... Should I start writing that down? Actually, you know what? Actually, I can do that. So I'm keeping a little bit of notes for the series anyway, for writing the descriptions and the episode titles and the whatnot. Tomato and Bright Cat. Well, my food's here. Should I talk to Impa first? I think we'll talk to Impa, and then we'll call it a day, I think. Or not a day, but we'll call for now. Oh, I should have taken a picture of the butterfly. really true.
Hey, Jacob.
Hello. I'm streaming.
Oh, you're okay.
Impa? What a surprise to see you after all this time, Link. It's also a surprise to see you out here. You're kind of getting on in the years. Impa, the Sheikah Elder. I heard you'd gone missing. It's certainly a relief to see you back, and in one piece, more or less. And Princess Zelda, where is she? What? She still has yet to return. In that case, we must use all available means to search for her. Link, when Princess Zelda went missing, something else happened all over Hyrule. During the upheaval, huge pictures appeared out of nowhere, images that sprawled across fields and hills. We're calling them geoglyphs. I understand that they have been found in locations across the kingdom. Kato and I are traveling from region to region in hopes of seeing them all. I noticed this geoglyph from a distance when I was standing on high ground. Examining it up close, it would not make out I could not make out what it depicted. I thought it might be a better view from up in the sky. I took in the air in the balloon Pura gave me, but then, alas, the wind struck and completely sheared the balloon off of the base. I've racked my brain for ways to reattach the two parts, but to no avail. Oh, okay. I guess we'll do this real quick. Gonna line it up decently well. There we go. And should I light it too, or no? Probably not. Oh, you fixed my balloon. Thank you, Link. Will you come with me to take a look at the geoglyph then? Sure. Time to head out then. I nearly forgot. Would you mind doing one final thing for me?
That's for you.
Okay. Light a fire there, and the balloon will start to float. Then we can be on our way. Okay. I do have a torch, don't I? Yeah, I do. Yes, good. Higher. What is it? Where are we heading? Please try to take the balloon directly above the geoglyph. Okay. I talked to her a little bit fast there because it's like she probably has some dialogue. Too high up. I feel faint. Oh, it's Zonai. But we can finally see it, the geoglyph. Well done, Link. You know, I read something in the village's old literature, a passage about what the ancients called dragon tears. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we marked down the images to which they gave birth. The dragon's tears is what she said. Where the tears rest upon the earth, we marked down the images to which they gave birth. I believe this geoglyph is one such image, but even from this vantage, its meaning is no clearer to me. Nor can I figure out what dragon's tears might be. Tears of the kingdom. But you know, if the literature is correct, one of them should be quite close, near this geoglyph, or even within its borders. Would you look around? This could be the clue we need to discover Princess Zelda's whereabouts. If you would like to examine the geoglyph from the ground level, you can float down with a paraglider. No need to worry about me. I can manage a simple landing. Okay. Well, I think my food's here. So I think we're gonna call it there. This is a little bit of a longer. I was expecting just like a cutscene like last time. There is an actual quest here though. I think it's about over. But I think we'll call it there for now. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.